Hello, thank you for taking the time to view this tutorial. In this session, we're going to review the basics of creating and customizing reports. What you see here is a basic Salesforce home screen, and there's a Reports tab at the top. If you don't see it at the top, you can hit the plus sign, and this will open you up into all the available tabs. And if you still don't see it, you'll probably need to reach out to an administrator to make sure you have the right permissions to access. Clicking into the Reports tab here, there's a button for New Report, which takes to a screen where you have a lot of different report types to choose from. And the nice thing about these reports is that they're all executed the same way, regardless of whether you're reporting on accounts or contacts or activities or leads. All the functions are pretty much exactly the same. In this example, we have some sample data set up as enrollment opportunities. We'll select it, hit create. And in the top here, you can see there's a number of things to filter by. In here, there's a number of date fields, including created and last modified, and any custom date fields that you might have created. There's a range button here that allows you to select any standard block of a year, quarter, month, week, and given number of days as well. And you can also customize your range. The nice thing about these out-of-the-box ones is that it's rolling. So, whatever year or quarter, it'll just roll dynamically through. You don't have to always select a static date range. Now, in the bottom here is where all of your fields are, and most reports will populate the columns for you, and you can manipulate as you need. I sometimes like to remove all the columns so I can start from scratch, and that's what we'll do in this example. So, in the search box here, I can filter on any of the field names that I know I want to move, and they're all obviously listed here, but sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming to select from a list. So I'll type in name because I want my opportunity name, and I can also double click and it'll jump right in, have my account name. I'm also going to have my decision date, and let's see, my charge, put in the stage, and that should be sufficient for now. So now that I have my fields in, right now I'm filtering on a very select date range, so I'm going to change that up, and I'm going to just make this custom, and I'll make it anything from January 1st on. And I can leave this open-ended as well. So there we have it, basic report of data coming through. Number of different fields to select from. Now if I go back to customize, there's actually a couple different ways I can set up this report. And right here, there's a display type or a format that I can select. What we're looking at currently is tabular, where it's just straight data. I can also choose a summary report where I can start to group things. And in this example, I can group by stage by just dragging it into here, or I can select the arrow and hit group by this field. And now I can see things grouped by the stage. I can also sum up any dollar amounts or numbers. So I'll summarize this tuition charge field. I can get a representation. I'll hit run on that just to see what it looks like. There we go. So I know, and within this stage I have this many for this much money. And I can also hide the details and make it a little bit more concise. I'll jump back in to customize this, and I'll put the details back in just for the moment. I can also add a chart. It's actually very helpful to do so, and there's a number of different charts you can select. So once you have your groupings down, it allows you to select them from here and apply as you need to. In this case, we'll do a pie chart, and I'm summing up the value of tuition charge. I can also just do a record count of how many actual records there are. In this case, I want to see the money, so I'm going to pick that. Stage is my only grouping, so that's my only option now. If I wanted to have more groupings or more options for the report, I would simply add more groupings. And you are allowed a maximum of 3. Jump into the Formatting tab. I'll do Show Values. I'd like to see the percentage of each piece, and enable hover so that it'll give me some more detail. One thing I like to do is, unless there's a lot of data, I usually take this off so I can see all of my groupings and not have anything hidden. So there's my pie chart. I'm going to hit Run. And then I can see what the percentage breakout is and the value that I'm bringing in each category, and where I might need to do a little bit of work or move people through from an opportunity standpoint. From here, I can simply save. Say opportunity report. By stage. And there's a number of folders you can create, which we'll demonstrate in another session. Save and run report. If I go back into my reports tab, there it is. It's all ready for me to run and apply. In the next session, we're going to get a little bit deeper into reports with some more of the complex functions that it allows. So thank you again for taking the time. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you found this useful, and there'll be many more good things to come. Thank you.